Welcome back all, this is Frank from A.G.E Outdoors, bringing you guys another video in this beautiful October in northern Michigan. This is some uncut, unedited footage that we just wanted to share with you, kind of a different technique. My wife and I are trying to find what it is that we do well when it comes to putting our videos together. We know what we do well on the trail, we know how to find the trails, we know how to guide the trails, we know how to do back history on the trails. What we don't know yet is how to really truly show you the experience, so those of you that aren't able to get out or not in a position to get out anytime soon can experience what we get to do pretty much anytime we want. Like we had told you before, a lot of these trails in northern Michigan are right in our backyard. We've got hundreds, if not thousands of miles of them, and we live in a county that we happen to be blessed to have access to all these public lands. Some of the trails we've shown you lately, they aren't exactly extreme. They're more scenic, enjoyable trails. And we hope you enjoy. Make sure to subscribe. Give us some feedback. Let us know what you'd like to see that we haven't shown you yet. And we'll do what we can to get that information up there for you. Again, take care, and I hope you enjoy. That's the Ridge Trail that you can see on the map, which happens to be the dirt bike trail.
It's the dirt bike trail is what it is.
Yep.
It's that one right there.
Which is a whole lot of fun on a dirt bike, because I can remember riding that on the KTM.
In this case, we do have someone that's gone around. Looking over. Oh, so close. I wonder if I can get the wheel. I'm stuck on this side. There you go.
Yeah, I know. I've got two on this side.
I might have to spot you over this.
It's not as simple as spotting me over a transmission slipping.
Oh, you're hooked on something.
No, the transmission wasn't letting us get enough wheel spin.
Okay. Well, we made it. Obstacle. Alright. And to a dead end? There's no way. It's just overgrown?
Trail goes there.
Yeah. what we're trying to do is, here's us right here on our map, and there's a trail that goes all the way along here, and we're trying to find where it goes because it looks like there's a down tree over here, and it looks like maybe that it may be blocking the trail itself. So we're gonna get the verdict. What?
And we have another spot where land has been sold off, and it still shows up in the forest roads.
So,
There's a fence there that says no trespassing. Private
oh,
property.
I see. So we're at private property again, I guess, and that means we have to go back the way we came. Oh, and this is what's frustrating about it, is that it does show that it's forestry roads, but here in Michigan they can sell off at will. Therefore, when off-roaders like our enthusiasts like ourselves see that it's on the map, it can get branch. It can get a little dicey coming up to unexplored. Oh, sorry, unexplored stuff. So now we get to go through that same obstacle around this branch again. Yeah, let's see it from a different angle. Oh, I see. It was 3 stumps. Oh, what about up that way? Looks
I'm
like
not
somebody-
cutting new trail.
Okay. So we're gonna see if I can get this. You can come actually a little bit closer. Oh, too close, too close. You're running up it now. Okay, you're running up it?
Yes.
Okay,
I need
okay.
to because I'm too square between
Okay.
the stumps.
Okay,
Otherwise,
good.
I was going to put.
That was actually pretty cool.
Otherwise, I was going to put the one on my side through the rock.
All right. That was pretty good. Good job, babe. Talk about some good footage today. That was actually pretty cool. All right. So what's next, you think?
I need to go back over the flat. Worst case scenario, we'll go back up the same trail we came in. I'm
Okay.
going to go out to the road, and then I'm going to
So we're just gonna run this trail out then.
out to the dirt road.
Wow. One thing about, I have to say, one thing about exploring, guys, is you never know when property that it used to be forest that was for the state has been sold off. And it's not 100% of the time. So that's why we go exploring to see what's still open. Is that right?
Yeah, we try and lead a few trail rides a year, and a lot of our out and exploring is just to make sure when we've got a group, I can have the maximum amount of time in a trail and not have to be bopping out on paved road or dirt road, and just having it be enjoyable for us and all those that are riding with us.
Yeah.
So we do spend a lot of time exploring. That said, if you are exploring solo, you really need to know your area and your equipment. It is not advised to explore solo. Yes, a lot of us do. There's a reason that we have a short list of upgrades that are happening in the next month or so, and that's probably because we do spend a whole lot more time exploring solo. But as you can see in the current video, this is our typical solo exploration. That having to crawl between 3 tree stumps is not atypical of what we come upon. And very, very rarely do I push through areas like that when we are solo.
What's the downside to that? I mean, obviously we go exploring, and we come to obstacles like that, right?
Yeah.
I mean, how are we supposed to know if the trail is still open if we don't follow the trail all the way to the end?
Well, I'm just saying, going over that kind of obstacle.
Yeah.
Other than the fact that I know both my abilities and my Jeep's capability, and that's a big
look
thing.
At that tree.
That is a big thing for anybody that's going to explore.
Mm-hmm.
No,
Oh, this is so pretty, guys. Look at this. Look. Oh, the sun coming through the trees, and it's like this. What is it? Almost the 5th of October. Oh, anyways, I'm sorry. The little squirrel there. Go ahead.
Yeah. Anyways, if you're going to explore solo, 2 things you really, 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 really need to know. 1, know your personal limits when it comes to what you are capable of handling on your own. 2, know your vehicle's limits. If you know those 2 things, you can safely explore quite a bit solo. And then the other thing is, always make sure somebody knows where you're at. We just happen to be in an area that within a phone call, I can have 3 or 4 people come get us. We happen to be for the most part, in our backyard. And when I say backyard, we're within 20 minutes of our actual house. Not everybody has that luxury. A lot of you that are going to explore may end up 5, 6, 7 hours away from home to go explore. And those are the times that if you're going to go do it, you really need to know your limits, your vehicle's limits, your capabilities, your vehicle's capabilities. What's your tolerance for trail stress?
So pretty.
Can you handle having to hike out of the woods if your vehicle breaks down to get help? Do you have cell signal? Is your cell phone charged up? These are all things you need to ask yourself. We will have a video series coming in short order with a walk around of the current setup of our vehicle and what its short order upgrades are going to be. And when I list short order, to me, short orders over the course of the next 6 months.
Oh, the colors down these trails are getting pretty beautiful, don't you think?
Yes, they are. Mm-hmm. And it is an amazing 67 degrees on October 4th.
Yeah, almost October 5th, I think.
Today.
Yeah.
And it is in the evening.
Yeah, even though
this
our
was
clock,
kind of
our clock is wrong. It's not 11:30.
This was kind of one of those, we got done with work, beautiful day, figured it was awesome time to get some film footage.
Day.
And like I've said before, we've got so much close to home that we can go explore, some which we've been on, such as that hill we were on a little bit ago. I've never actually been to the top of that hill, and if I had, it was probably back in around 08 on a dirt bike. But I've never actually been there in a vehicle.
So this video is supposed to be about the colors of the woods, isn't it? Well, I mean, that was pretty cool. Another stupid squirrel. Move, squirrel, move, 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 run, run. Oh. This is supposed to be fun. Are you having fun yet? This is supposed to be fun. Everybody's watching you.
Everybody's watching me. No, you don't need to be watching me now.
Good.
Watch the trail.
This is supposed to be fun.
Okay, watch the trail.
This is supposed to be fun. Hey, get your own camera. All eyes on you. Oh, that sun is bright. Ugh. Oh, look how bright it is. Can you see anything?
Yeah.
You must have really good sunglasses.
If I can get the sun just in the right spot on the
That's
glasses.
pretty. Look at them colors.
grab the trail through up here because we had to get to this side of the swamp.
Okay. Just been out here for like 45 minutes. Don't yes steer me. That's rude.
Yo, lady, we gonna go home.
Who you talking to?
You.
He ain't talking to me. Oh, somebody just went down here. There's dust all over the trail, guys. Ugh. Oh. Ah.
Loggers.
Loggers. Oh, somebody might ask in the comments, are you allowed to be out on the trail when loggers are logging?
Yes. But
In the state of Michigan.
in the state of Michigan, yes. Every state has different rules. Whether you're in federal or state forests, which most people do not realize that each state has both federal and state forest, not just one or the other. Some states may have more of one or the other, but there is always a little bit of each.
And let us know in the comments, I guess, if you know if there's state or federal in your area.
But that being said, even though you are allowed to be out there when they're logging, they take the right of way. So in other words, if we're driving along and we come up on a log truck, it is our responsibility to get out of their way for them to cut through, not for them to get out of our way.
Yeah.
Check out this deer.
Oh my gosh, guys, look. Just hanging out right here. Oh, there she goes. Aw, bye, dear girl.
That was kind of random.
Not really. They're cutting down the forest. I mean, habitat.
Well, just to have her just standing there at the
Standing
end of the
there
trail.
looking at you like, oh, what you want?
What you want? What you want?
That's crazy. So it's trees like this. They plant these trees. These are like, what are these? White pine?
Some of them are white pine,
Pine.
some are yellow pine. But
Yeah.
if you're ever in the forest and you notice the trees are planted in straight lines, that's called furrows, and
Yeah.
those are planted specifically with harvest intention.
Yeah, and here in Michigan, in the United States, I don't know where you're all from. You can leave that in the comments too, where you say hi from where you're from. But here in Michigan, in the United States, it's a big industry to do forest and then cut down lumber mills. And what is it mostly used for? Paper?
It is in Michigan. It's a mix. A lot of it goes into board feet for 2x4s.
This is washboard, guys.
There's some that will become veneer. It is a mix. Now, something that's kind of interesting, and I stumbled onto this fact about 3 years ago. Michigan, even though it does look like there is a lot of logging going on, there are more trees planted in the state of Michigan every year than what are cut down. And there is actually more forest in the state of Michigan right now than there was in the 70s.
Oh, that's an interesting
due
fact.
to conservation. Now that being said,
Way to go, conservation.
it does not mean in any sense that we're pleased with the way things are done, because there are things that are not done.
Right.
When it comes to the way the logging industry does things. I really wish that the loggers would understand if they'd work with off-roaders, it would make their job easier and ours more fun. Because I've always thought that if we can get the loggers to let us know when they're safe to okay us to build the trails, we could have cool places, because they know 5, 10, 15 years in advance where they're going to log the following year. And half the time they've got to spend resources building trails. But why not let the off-roaders build the trails and have a good old time? And then we turn around and
ABS.
we turn around and sorry, I forgot where I was going with that.
If you let the loggers,
If the loggers let us know and let us build the trails, we'd have a fun area. Then it would require a whole lot less work by them instead of their trails to go in and log. They're not yet logging. We got to have trails and fun. It's a handshake. So if any of you are all in the logging industry in Michigan and want to hear more about my idea, hit me up. I'd be willing to sit down. I'd be willing to write down a proposal to show an idea that would benefit both the off-road industry, the state of Michigan, and the loggers all in one.
that'd be cool.
So
There you go.
right now we are on what is considered multi-use trail.
Yeah.
Multi-use in Michigan states is it's plated vehicles, dirt bikes, four-wheelers, side-by-sides, go-karts. If it's got wheels and you want to drive it in the woods, it shares
The colors. Oh, it's so cool. Oh, so pretty. It's not quite peak season right now. It's only beginning of October, but the colors are so pretty when they change. Like this tree, it used to be green. Now it's like red and yellow and you guys want to go trail riding in northern Michigan in the fall, you let us know if you're in our area. We'll take you out just to see some colors. Oh, it's so pretty.
If you notice, the faster I go, the smoother this becomes.
Yes, the faster you go, the smoother the whoop whoops.
Boop, 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 boop.
Whoop whoops. A little bit of water on the trail. Right around. Whee! Oh, this washboard stuff.
This is washboard is caused. They're basically acceleration bumps from stuff with long travel suspension, dirt bikes, four wheelers, side by sides. When they accelerate, the tires are going like this,
Right.
and because of that, it creates bumps. So you can always tell where there's a nice straight or a fun corner or even a launch coming up.
Oh, look, it's so pretty. These colors, and it's not even peak season, guys. It's not even peak season yet, and these trees have already, like, some of them have changed completely. When is peak season? Like, we still got another week and a half, right? And it's really bumpy on this washboard, so I'm making a whole bunch of noise.
The DNR has changed what they thought. Or, I don't know if it's DNR that releases the schedule.
Hold on, let's get past these bumps. Hold on. Making a lot of noise. We don't know what kind of audio we have, so. Oh. What was up with the set them stop?
I don't know.
What do you mean you don't know?
I hit the brake and it grabbed hard.
Oh. Okay.
Anyways, as for peak season, I don't know if it's the DNR or if it's Conservation Office or who it is that releases the map with said peak season each year.
Yeah.
What
See, now it's like super green. It's not peak yet. Good.
this year has been different than years that in the past that I've remembered because they have now re-released the map like 7 or 8 different times with 7 or 8 different dates.
show you a close-up of some of them.
Okay.
We'll find one. We'll find one. We're on a hunt now. But some of them are still really green. Others of these trees are like super red.
We also live in a cross section of Michigan.
We do.
We live in an area where you can see literally 2 seasons just by driving down the street.
Yeah.
You want that? Where the light
What,
hits?
that little one?
The little ones, or do you want something bigger?
Let's do something a little bit bigger. Oh, that red one is really cool. Here, put the guys out. Put the audience out the window. Out the window. Look how red this tree is. Tap that screen to focus. There you go. That's pretty. Oh, there's a yellow one. It's becoming burnt orange. That's pretty good, guys.
This is Sunset Trail.
It's really wide.
Yeah. Well, it's not actually a trail.
Not actually.
Sunset Trail is a seasonal road.
All right.
It's a well-maintained seasonal road because it leads to several DNR campgrounds and MCC trails.
Well, back into the sun. All right, I think we're heading home.
Yep.
All right, we'll see you on the next video, I guess.
See ya.
As we drive into the sunset, to the sunny sunset. That was so pretty.